to the second episode of Daring Fables, an actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
It's been a minute.
It's been exactly 1
minute.
Yeah, so we're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons. Jules is I was gonna say no longer with us, but that sounds
Jules
like
is
she
not
died.
dead.
Jules decided she doesn't want to play anymore, but that's okay.
We still love her a lot.
Yeah, no hard feelings, bad blood or anything. She's our bestest friend.
She is our baby.
So we're just gonna say that Danny decided not to go on whatever adventure you guys go on, because you really haven't started yet.
Right.
I'm not gonna bother RPing Danny. That feels weird.
That does feel weird.
But the door is always open for Jules to come back if she wants to. What were other things that we established? Ingrid, you had things about Dora's appearance.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, because in the first episode, when I was listening back, I realized that offhandedly we mentioned that she was green, but she's not. Because, specifically I want her to be a Romany character, because I'm a Romany person. So yeah, I don't want her to be green, basically.
She's gray? Is that what you said?
No, she's just brown skinned, like human, basically, because I was I don't have the mental capacity to try and sidestep the entirety of Western shittiness, so.
Okay. So you guys are at Catherine's animal shelter, which we also established, Catherine, I don't think we explained in the first episode, is a person that we know, Sarah and I know in real life, and is a person
Nicole
who
has met her.
Loves dogs. Yeah, but I wouldn't say
met her once,
you
but I don't
her.
really know her. Yeah.
We established something about Catherine inventing Snapchat, and the animal shelter is covered in paintings of dogs that she does, but she puts weird things on them, and basically she invented Snapchat filters. You're looking at me like you don't remember this, Sarah.
I don't remember it. Was a long time ago.
Your bit.
No, it was that she'll paint people, but with a dog face, a Snapchat filter. And then it was wow, revolutionary, we can paint words over top of portraits in a little stripe.
So really all that to say that that's the decoration of this big farmhouse. It's a big farmhouse, lots of rooms.
You know what we're going to end up getting into is people making play versions of AMVs.
What?
Yeah, plays in the world that are AMVs. Which are
I don't know
bad fan videos, basically.
Oh, okay.
That
would be amazing.
Yeah.
So another thing is that Nicole realized she has a spell called Mend, and she mends Dora's torn shirt.
Because Dora was really upset about her shirt being ripped,
yes.
And Ripley wanted to help her, so she helped her fix the shirt, and they had a nice little bonding moment.
Yes. So you guys all got a long rest. You all got your hit points and spell slots and everything back. So it is the next morning now, and you guys are having breakfast with Catherine and the dogs. I think the dogs just sit at the table like people. There are other animals too, not just
sheep.
Dogs.
All of my sheep.
All of your sheep. There's a lot of tables.
I have
it's
7 sheep
hall.
Here too.
There's a sheep table, a human table, a dog table, and then all the
She
other
keeps
animals.
the sheep table just in case any sheep ever come
Yeah.
through. Because, as we've established, they measure their time distance in sheep-drawn wagon.
So, I believe you guys were going to ask Catherine about, who was in charge in town, in Fairgate, where you are.
Yeah, because we don't know shit.
Yes.
So
if anyone wants to start
who
it
wants
off.
to start? All right. Good morning, y'all. I've had a nice long sleep. All right, Miss Catherine, in Halls. We had just a question for you about this town. we have heard some information. This is kind of difficult to explain because it might be a little bit upsetting to you because I know this is your hometown. Basically, we have found out that someone is coming to attack your town in like a month.
I knew it.
She knew.
How deep does the conspiracy go?
You knew about this?
Catherine's very into conspiracy theories.
Oh, okay.
IRL.
Yes.
And in the game.
We have a little bit of information about who is doing it and not really how to stop them, but just sort of who it is. So we were going to try to tell, just like the folks in charge about this situation, but we don't really know anything about this city. So could you tell us who's in charge?
Well, that would be the council.
All right.
But they're not very helpful.
Ominous?
So, what was that?
Yeah. I said that sounds ominous.
Yeah. They're not, like, bad. The town is pretty self-sufficient, and so the council doesn't really do much, but they're not, like, actively ruining everything. But I don't know if they're going to be very helpful to you guys. But, if you want to talk to them.
All right. Well, alternatively, is there someone, like, have you had something like this happen in the past, maybe, where there was, like, a band of defense people?
I mean, have you got an army?
We don't have an army. We have, like... We have, like, the sheriff and her men.
Oh, we had...
yeah, we met her last night.
Yeah, Sheriff Lestrade.
She's real nice.
She's real nice.
She's got pretty eyes. Ripley just turned gay, guys. I don't know what she is, so there you go.
Yeah, so there's, like, the sheriff and, the deputies and stuff. Yeah, other than that, I mean, we've never really had problems before, which is kind of weird.
That is weird. Oh. Everywhere I've ever been in my entire life has had problems, including this now.
Oh.
So do, like, problems follow you? Like, tell me your story.
No, that's alright. I'm alright. You were telling us about some stuff.
I mean, I was just saying the council, the sheriff. Yeah.
I mean, Catherine, you seem like a reasonable soul. Like, you kind of, you got a lot of dogs. I'm assuming that you're not doing, like, evil experiments on the dogs.
No! What? Are you crazy? How dare you say that even anyone would do things like that?
Either you're really good or you're really bad at lying. But, either way...
No, she just really likes dogs. That's Mara.
Yeah,
that's not me. That's me as Mara. Since I don't do a voice.
Well, anyway, what my point is, what do you reckon we should do?
She's gonna say we should pet the dogs.
Yeah, I mean, you can pet the dogs if you just want to hang out here and not do anything.
Well,
you could do that. I mean, you guys are the ones who know, like...
We don't want to hang out here and not do anything just because then in a month when the people come to attack, that's going to be bad. We're not going to be prepared for that.
Okay. Serious out of character question. Since travel time is measured in sheep wagons, will the army arrive riding on
sheep wagons? There just aren't horses in this world.
They're all sheep.
So are we gonna have horses?
Someday we find a horse and we're like, what is this beast?
I'm just picturing this guy on the sheep,
you don't ride the sheep, Sarah. The sheep pull the wagons.
Guys, okay, listen. There is the situation where just everything is run by sheep. I would like to raise you the possibly better situation of just every animal that pulls a carriage is called a sheep. That's just what cool animals who pull carriages.
Like in Avatar when they're like, is it a gopher bear or a turtle? No, it just says bear. What is that?
But then...
So it's like a horse sheep or a turtle sheep?
Yeah.
Why would a turtle be pulling a carriage?
I believe in that turtle that is pulling the carriage.
It sounds like it sounds like kind of the two options for you guys are either you go to the council, you see what they say, or like you go try to stop this thing yourselves.
I'm in favor of the stopping it ourselves. To be
Of course
frank.
you are, honey.
I would like to at least tell the council.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, here's the thing: they're not an evil council, right? They're not going to try to suppress this knowledge
who
from
knows?
the. Well, all right. Well,
but like they've never done anything bad before that I can prove.
do you,
Catherine?
that you can prove? Yeah, Catherine. In your knowledge of living in this town and your experience, do you think that it would even be worth it for us to tell the council? Would they even do anything useful, or should we just probably get going?
They'd probably like alert Queen Heather and like Crossroads City and maybe try to get help from them, but I don't know how long that would take.
Well,
Catherine?
Things move kind of slow.
Catherine?
And you never know when the aliens are gonna come.
Catherine? What do you think the council has done besides hide the existence of aliens, which you have told me about multiple times?
The entire government is hiding the existence of aliens. Like,
yes, Catherine.
Like, Queen Heather knows. She knows.
Okay, Catherine.
Yeah.
Besides the aliens,
I would like to know about these aliens, actually.
After, I'm sure Catherine can tell you all about the aliens.
Sounds fascinating.
What else has the council done? Possibly, most likely, besides hide the existence of aliens.
It's just weird to talk to them. They just, like, I don't know. They're not all there. So I don't think necessarily that they're doing things. But, like, I feel like someone's telling them what to do.
The aliens, right?
The aliens,
That's
probably.
what you said. Okay, now you can tell Ripley about the aliens.
So the
Tell
aliens.
me about the aliens. That sounds very interesting.
They landed here in the 60s.
The 60s. How do we measure time in this world?
The 60s. We'll
just 60s. There's no number before that.
Decades.
Just 60.
Yeah, the 60s. They came down in a flying saucer. And the government has been hiding it. They have aliens in their vaults or whatever. I know it to be true.
When you say flying saucer, is that like a saucer that you put your
you know, like
on?
the plate that we have in front of us right now. It looks like that, but it's in the sky. And so it, like,
is that magic?
It, like, flies.
Is magic?
I think so.
Well,
But
that
I
sounds
really don't know.
possible. I mean, I don't know a lot about the world and what's outside of it, but yep. All right. Well, thank you for telling us about the aliens and the council. What do you think we should do, Dora? Because I'm kind of torn.
You know what? I don't trust this council as far as I could throw them. Granted, I could throw them quite far.
You could.
But
They're very big and strong.
in the sort of metaphorical, hypothetical sense, in terms of an idiom. But what I really think is a good idea, if we're gonna do something about this, we should probably, the one person I think that we should check in with is the sheriff lady, the one that that you were friendly with, because she seemed all right.
All right.
I don't know. What do you think?
We can do that. And then maybe while we're gone, maybe taking care of things or whatever we're doing, she could be handling things here. Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Well, yeah, and sort of like if there's suddenly more stuff going on, she could send us a painting of someone with a dog's face on it that has also a message.
That sounds very good. Yes. All right, Mara, what do you think that we should do?
I would prefer to not speak to the council directly, but you both seem...
Do you think we should speak
No,
to
but
them?
do you think we should speak to Sheriff Lestrade?
Oh. I mean, she seems alright.
Alright. Well,
yeah.
That sounds like a ringing endorsement to me.
Alright.
Well, I also have some people I could speak to that are of the sort that would notice suspicious activity happening in their backyards. So
Are you just talking about this now? Alright.
Yeah, we've been having this whole conversation, Mara, and you're not contributing whatsoever, and now you come in with this information that you want people to talk to.
I feel you both would not want me speaking to these people. So
Why?
they're, they do things.
Do they do murders?
Yes.
Why?
Well,
But I can talk to them while you talk to Sheriff Lestrade.
I mean, are they going to start murdering people? Because I don't want that.
No.
Not the time.
Every NPC in this game is going to turn southern. I'm trying to make myself stop being southern.
I'm the only one who's southern.
And you're
Okay,
from the north.
okay. So here's my thought.
We don't know what accents are in this world.
You two, who are both respectable members of the community, unlike myself and my associates, can go and speak to Sheriff Lestrade. I will go speak to my contact.
Be careful though, because didn't your last contact get stabbed in the back of the head with a knife?
He didn't get stabbed. A dagger was thrown into his head.
Well, that's almost worse.
Not really stabbing.
The point of this is be careful, please. Be careful.
I can do that.
Alright.
So
Mara
We're
pulls her dark hood over her head and dramatically
exits.
It's the middle of the day
Bye,
outside.
Mara.
Everyone's
See you later. We'll see you for dinner with the dogs.
Okay, so you're going to talk to a contact.
Yes, I have this ability that I'm now going to read aloud.
Okay.
Criminal contact. You have a reliable and trustworthy contact who acts as your liaison to a network of other criminals. You know how to get messages to and from your contact, even over great distances. Specifically, you know the local messengers, corrupt caravan masters, and seedy sailors who can deliver messages for you. And Mara has a love note to send to Lauren, so she was already gonna go meet her contact, but now she's also gonna get information.
This is the thing. Mara is just secretly the biggest fucking dork.
Yes.
Yes! Such a sap! Oh my god!
She really loves Lauren. Lauren, for those, I don't think we've mentioned who Lauren is, she's Mara's pirate girlfriend.
You mention Lauren like every 15 minutes.
I don't remember, guys! I didn't remember.
Okay,
Every
so
time you had the daggers,
So
you were like, Lauren gave these to me!
But I didn't know if I said who Lauren was.
You're going to talk to your contact. You guys are going to talk to Lestrade. Any preference?
You
who
go
goes
first, because you seem to know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Do you know where you're going, or am I making up a contact for you?
Make up a contact for me, but I'm just gonna head to, like, the seedy side of town.
Okay, so you head to the seedy side of town.
Not the Windy Willows Tavern.
So basically, like, the opposite side of town from Catherine's Animal Shelter. So Catherine's Animal Shelter is kind of on the southern end of the town, kind of on the edge. Lots of fields for the dogs. So you go through Fairgate to closer to the woods. What's a name for your contact? Code name, real name?
I think he's just the barkeeper.
Just the barkeeper at a place?
Yeah, he's just the barkeeper at a place.
You don't know, there's no name.
I don't know his
I
name.
mean, I'm saying you guys get to come up with a name.
We can come up with a name, that's what we're saying.
I'm
great at coming up with names. Gavel.
Gavel.
Okay, we're gonna go
I
meet
wonder
Gavel.
what on the wall you were looking at.
They hung up the classroom rules from Eddie Rex on their wall.
Alright, so I go...
mean, that's how I got Badger, and we all know how great that was.
Okay, so I slide, I go
So
and
you
sit
go,
at the
you
bar.
go to a bar. This is the seedy bar.
Eventually I'm going to run out of
Bar.
space
Not
on the
Chuck
wall.
E. Cheese's.
This
Do we need a name for the
This
bar?
is not Fun
Anyone?
Family Establishment.
it's not Chuck E. Cheese's.
That's the
the name of
name,
the bar.
not Chuck E. Cheese's.
With the barkeep
And no one
Gavel.
understands what
This
that
is
means.
not your dad's tavern.
Huh?
This is not your dad's tavern.
No, but it's just called Not Chuck E. Cheese's.
Okay, so
Not Chuck E. Cheese's.
Do you have Chuck E. Cheese's in England?
Nope.
It's a place that you can go as a child, and they've got, like, playgrounds. Okay.
It's the thing Five Nights at Freddy's is based on, isn't it?
I don't
Kind
know.
of.
I haven't seen Five Nights at
So
Freddy's.
you walk all up into Not Chuck E. Cheese's, and you go up to the bar, and there's Gabble the barkeeper.
Hey, Gabble the barkeeper. I would
Hey
like to order a 3 fingers drink. 3 fingers drink means I have a message, but I also want a drink.
I like that.
I like to pretend Mara just says that. 3 fingers drink means I have a message, but I also want a drink. And he's like, okay, I got you.
I got it.
Okay, he slides a drink across the bar to you, and he says, what kind of drink? Even though he's just slid the drink to what kind of drink means what's the message?
He says that.
And then I just hand over like a piece of paper and I say
Cool.
give this to Algie the sailor when he comes in.
Okay, he takes it and he like puts it in his pocket.
Okay. And then I also
he goes
give
back
him
to presumably just wiping the
And then
counter. That's
The
what they
same
do.
grimy counter with the same
Yeah.
grimy, like...
And then I say, oh, what's the guy's name that we're investigating?
Lord Richard Quinn.
So what do you know about Lord Richard Quinn?
Runs the dust mines over in Black Dragon Village. Rich man, friendly with the
Richard.
queen.
What kind of friendly?
Just like,
Bros.
yeah. Not in the sense that
Not
you're
in
thinking.
just bros.
Don't wink at me, Mara.
Okay, Gabble, I won't.
Yeah, you know. I think she hired him to be in charge of Black Dragon Village. So he works for her. He's pretty much in charge of the town and in charge of the mines. Mines have been run for 5-6 years. I'm pretty sure they're running low on finding dust, which is a problem because it is kind of their main commodity, one of the biggest commodities in all of Valencia, as you know. I hear tell that he's looking into new uses for it beyond just portals, but I don't know what those are. I don't know how successful he's been.
Anybody else say anything? Any rumors, even the most absurd rumors? You say something about aliens, I swear to God.
He's behind the aliens.
Okay, Gabble.
Gabble, have you been talking to Catherine? Gabble and Catherine run the, like, alien conspiracy night where they all just get around and talk about aliens.
They all gather in Not Chuck E. Cheese's and they're like,
Catherine
so
has
tonight,
to trek across town. She brings, like, her 4 favorite dogs, and
it's just the dogs and the 2 of them.
they just sit there and they're
This
like,
week
what's
in
going on with
aliens.
the aliens?
I love it. It's canon now.
There hasn't really been anything else. I mean, just the rumors that he's trying to find more uses for dust and that he's looking for someone, but not much beyond that.
Looking for someone.
Well, we know who he's looking for.
Ripley, you're not here!
I'm not.
Okay. Well, thank you, Gabble. And I give him 5 gold pieces, which are for the drink, the information, and also to get my letter to Algie, who will then get it to Lauren. You can't see, listeners, but I'm making a heart with my hands.
Now I have to write down Algie, just in case.
No, I don't think he'll ever show up, but I think
Yeah, that's what you say.
He's the sailor.
They didn't think Barry Blue Jeans would show back up either, Sarah.
Anyway.
I love that literally, like, every criminal or spy character in this thing is just a huge fucking nerd. Like,
They're just normal people.
all of them are just, like, trying to be cool.
They're not, though.
So you guys are going to talk to Lestrade.
Yeah, we're going to talk to Lestrade.
Also, I think it's funny that you went and got a drink and it's probably like 10 a.m.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Mara then tosses her drink, heads back to Catherine's.
Okay, well, we're out talking to Jennifer Lestrade.
So you guys go back to the sheriff's.
Yeah, we know where she is because we went there last night.
And you dropped off those 2 criminals. Yeah. So you guys walk in, and she is at her desk, just, like, doing paperwork. And she looks up, and she's like, oh, hi!
Good morning!
Good morning!
It's nice to see you again.
Did you guys have a good sleep?
We did.
Yeah.
We met a lot of dogs.
Oh, you were at Catherine's Animal
Yes,
Shelter.
of course, yes.
Oh, I love Ritka.
Yeah, dogs are they're all really small and breakable, and I didn't want to fall asleep.
Oh.
Well, how's it going with you?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Yeah, quiet morning.
Okay, well,
the prisoners that you brought last night are gone.
Oh.
What
happened?
They disappeared.
Oh,
I don't really know what happened.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Well, we actually came to talk to you about them.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know, did you have the chance to interrogate them after we came to you?
No.
Well,
I pretty much just locked them up and then I went to bed.
Well, we were a little bit tired last night, so we didn't tell you the full story, but we're back to tell you that...
Okay, I'll write this down.
Yes.
And she, gets a new piece of paper.
Well, they told us last night that they work for Lord Richard Quinn of the Dust Mines, you know him.
Yeah.
And that he is planning to attack this city in a month-ish.
Attack Fairgate.
Yeah.
I'll underline that.
Also that he has an auger that he's building, and also that we don't know what he's going to do with that, but I think the elf mentioned that he was going to maybe try to dig deeper or look for more dust or something of that nature. We're a little concerned about the whole attacking the city bit, though.
Yeah, I can see how that might be important.
You are really good at retaining information, by the way.
It's alright, Dora. You're really good at holding people up and hitting them with your fist.
I am really good at that.
Alright, so we happen to also become friends with someone who, what she I think wants to do is go and try to stop Lord Richard Quinn.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So we might be gonna try, I can't speak. We might try to do that, but we just wanted to let you know what's happening so you could kind of shore up the defenses, and also if you have any advice anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of defenses have you got going on in the town?
Nothing really.
Have you got any war machines?
War machines? What's that?
Alright, have you got any weapons of any kind?
I mean, we got swords and bows and arrows and things, the usual things.
That's something. Have you got, do you have sort of city gates that close?
City gates? No.
Why? Just a question, why are you called Fairgate if you don't have a gate?
That's a really good question.
It's not fair that you don't have a gate.
Do you have any walls or fences?
I mean, some people have fences around their houses.
Alright. This city is in trouble.
We got the woods.
Can we?
That's the wrong direction.
Okay.
I think, if I'm remembering the map correctly.
No, woods are between Black Dragon Village and Fairgate. But there's a road.
Yeah, well.
So.
Speaking of those, actually, you say we have the woods. Are those, menacing woods? Should we not be about to go through them?
No, they're pretty nice. The road to Black Dragon Village is really nice. Woods on the other side, a little bit more hairy.
Alright.
But it's a well-traveled road. People come back and forth from Fairgate and Black Dragon a lot. BDV, you might say. Black Dragon Village.
BDV.
What? The one thing I don't understand at all is why the fuck he wants to attack this place.
Yeah, I'm a little curious about that too. The only thing I can maybe think, I mean, I know he's building a thing to try to get more dust, so does this place have dust somewhere, maybe, possibly?
I don't think so. Not that I know of. If we did, that'd be real nice. We'd be rich.
Alright.
Have you tried looking for some? Do you have any caves or mountains or...
No, because the mountains are all way up north.
I mean, I'm from the mountains.
Yeah, we just have woods. We just have woods and fields. I don't know where dust would be. We're kind of in the middle of where the dust is. So there's dust at the dust mines, and then I think there used to be dust to the east.
Well, that doesn't seem very reasonable. He could just go around and go find that other dust.
Yeah.
All right.
There's got to be a reason, though.
I know.
No. I know we didn't want to fucking do this. Ripley, right.
Yeah.
Lestrade, could you just kind of stand in a corner and not listen to us for a
You
second?
could just go outside, Dora.
That's true. Oh my god, you're so smart.
All
Okay,
right,
let's go.
Miss Lestrade, it was very nice talking
It was
to
so
you.
nice talking to you guys.
You're such a nice person, and we're gonna check
You
in
guys
on
are
you,
really
and we're
nice.
gonna also try to find those two guys that disappeared, because that is a little bit
I'm sorry
worrisome
about that.
to me.
It was. I know I locked them up. It was locked this morning.
Yeah, well, I mean, they did come from the dust mines and their portals, so...
That might have been it. I didn't search them.
Well, just a tip for the future. You might want to do that.
That's really good. I'm going to write that down.
All right. Thank you, Miss Lestrade. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
She's nice. I hope she doesn't die.
Oh, me too. She's not very good at running her town, I have to say.
Maybe we should get someone to, like, supervise her or something.
Yeah. All right. What were you going to say, though?
What I was going to say, right, is that really we probably need to find out more about this place and why he wants to attack it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, tell me if I'm saying something wrong, because sometimes I say really,
No, I think you're right, because the only reason I could possibly think that he would want to attack is if they had dust. And she says they don't. So either she doesn't know what she's talking about, or there's some other kind of reason.
I mean, yeah, I think what we'll have to do, if we find Mara again,
All right.
and then we should probably go and talk to this council, but not tell them what's going on. Just try and find out some informations. I will not speak. You can speak.
Okay. I will do that. That sounds like a good idea. I just don't know what our pretense for going to talking to them if we're not going to tell them what's going on.
I mean, you're new in town. You are a wizard of some kind, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. So you could offer your services somehow.
All right. That sounds a little bit like then I get stuck here doing services for them.
Oh, that's true. We've got to find something that they don't actually need, but you could conceivably offer them.
All right. I mean, I'm not giving up any of my sheep.
For instance,
Uh-huh.
a cure for a disease that is in sheep, but the disease isn't actually real. What about that? What about that?
I don't like deceiving people. This is hard for me.
I'm going to pause real quick. Mara, what are you doing? Are you, like, looking for them now?
No, I've walked back to Catherine's.
Okay, so
we are now feeding. Well, I think the dogs are already pretty fed. We're probably, like...
Petting the dogs.
Petting the dogs, feeding the birds,
Training the dogs
making Snapchats.
Yeah.
Yes. Very important.
We're walking back at this point. We're not.
Yeah,
just
we're on
standing.
the way back. We're not just standing outside of the police office.
Mara is I drink alcohol, and Catherine is like, it's 10 a.m.
Here's the thing. Why don't we go find out what Mara found out? The thing is, I think that if we suggest this to her, she might... I mean, she seems like the kind of person, she might just go and start killing people in the council, so I don't want that to happen.
Yeah. Killing people is bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just go find out what she found out, and then we'll talk about it more. Okay?
Let's go.
Okay, so we go back to Catherine's.
Yes.
We ask... Well, I don't know if Mara's going to tell us what she found out. Hello! We're back! We have some bad news, actually.
Bad news?
Yeah. So we went and talked to Officer
Lestrade
Lestrade.
is stupider than me!
What?
I said Lestrade is stupider than me!
Yeah, she's not very bright.
Oh yeah, I could have told you that.
Yeah,
She's very nice though.
She's very nice. Very nice lady.
Very nice.
She
tries.
She does. She did not search the prisoners before she locked them up, and they probably most likely had dust on their person, and they escaped.
Corruption in the government.
Yes,
I mean, I don't know if it was corruption so much as just like an oversight,
Okay,
but...
well, maybe that.
So anyway, so they're gone, so that's one thing we have to do is try to find them again, because I don't want them running around if they're going to be
anywhere.
Throwing daggers at people. Also, we found out that she has no idea why they're going to try to attack the city, and she doesn't think that there's any dust in the city, so I'm not really sure.
Oh no, there definitely isn't. I'd know.
Alright. Mara, what did you find out?
He's looking for somebody.
Who do you think that is?
No clue.
Alright.
I don't know anyone in this area of the country. Really. I know Algie.
Okay.
Well, he's definitely not looking for Algie.
He's not looking for Algie.
Algie just kinda...
Okay, out of character, didn't Badger say he was looking for you?
Fuck, did he?
Badger didn't... One of the assassins...
And we all heard that.
Yeah, one of the
didn't
assassins
we?
pointed at you and said you're the one that he wants or something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so rewind. Me, maybe.
Oh, great. But why this city? Like, why attack the city specifically?
I mean, you've been hanging out here a lot. Maybe he got wind that you're here.
True. I have been sending people letters.
Who you been sending letters to? Mara.
Catherine, she's really cute.
Mara.
I don't know what's
send her
going
a
on.
Snapchat.
I was thinking about that. Catherine, she likes sharks.
Mara has a girl.
Ooh.
She's a sailor. She's a pirate.
She's a
Let's
pirate.
be honest. Yeah, Lauren.
How does that work?
Which part? The girlfriend or the pirate or the long distance?
The sharks.
Oh, she likes sharks.
No, I mean all of it, but...
Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm thinking, Mara, you already wanted to go after this guy, and he's looking for you. So, if we go to him, then he will find you, which is bad, but otherwise he's going to come and attack this
So
entire
he won't attack the
city.
town.
Then I can stab him lethally through the eye.
Yeah, that one.
We'll talk about it on the way. How about that?
I'm going to stab him lethally through the eye.
I know you are. You don't need to
What's the
specify.
difference between a stabbing and a non-lethal stabbing?
There's a difference between lethal and non-lethal stabbing.
I'm sure she'll tell you about it. On
Yeah.
The way.
Alright.
I feel like this is...
I don't really want to delay any further. I have no idea how we're going to go about finding those two annoying little...
I know how we're going to do it. I know how we're going to do it.
How?
We're going to get in the wagon with your sheep.
Yes, but how are we going to find the two people?
Well, they could be anywhere.
They could be anywhere.
'Cause
Okay,
they
so
made a
they had a
portal.
portal. We're not going to worry about them. If we see them again, we'll worry about them then.
They work for Richard Quinn.
They work for Richard
They
Quinn.
probably
Well,
work
no,
back
one of
there.
them... Okay, one of them worked for Richard Quinn. I don't remember which, because this was a long time ago. It was last night, but shh. The other one was, like, just hired for this one job, and not,
Okay.
like, a person that worked
So they
in
might
the
not even
mines.
be in the same place.
We were dime a dozen goons.
Alright, well, I'm not going to worry too much about them. I'm mostly concerned about making sure this nice city doesn't get attacked.
Okay, so you guys going?
Yep, we're gonna go. Dora, I will leave it to you, but do you think at this point, I don't think there's any necessity of talking to the council if we think the reason that he's coming is to find Mara?
Alright,
I mean, we can still go on our way out if you want.
On our way out, it would make me feel a bit better.
Alright, I don't see a reason why not. Let's do it.
Okay, we're going to the council?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to say to them, because I don't really want to lie to them.
Okay, so let's say Catherine gives you, directions to the council building.
Alright. Well, we're on the way.
Bye, Catherine. Thank you for letting us stay.
You're so polite to everyone we ever see.
My grandmother taught me to be polite.
We've established, right, that Ripley is shit at lying and also does not want to.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if she's shit at lying.
I don't know if she is, but she is gonna feel real uncomfortable doing it, so she might not be great at it.
Okay.
I'll have you roll a deception check.
Oh boy.
Okay,
well, she's hesitant to do it is the point.
So you guys roll up to the council building.
Oh god. No, we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do.
Okay, so before you get
Mara, you'll lie, right?
I'm what? Sorry?
You'll lie, right?
You're willing to lie?
Yes.
Okay. Are you willing to talk to the... Oh, I'll let Dora do it.
Don't let me do it. What?
Okay, never mind. No, I was saying I'll let you have the conversation, because I wasn't even talking in character, but...
What do we want to say to the council?
That is the question.
Well, we were just thinking we could sort of gather some information from them, figure out why they might be here. If it's not you, I mean, well, I know he's looking for you, but why would he kill a whole town to look for you?
Yeah, that does sound a little bit extreme.
I mean, no offense, but you're just one woman.
I was raised in an assassin cult.
Well, that's interesting.
That sounds really scarring and difficult.
It was.
But you're still... I don't know. Alright.
I don't know how powerful and how deep that assassin cult went. I assume very powerful and very deep, because as I try to find the people in charge of it, I just find more and more people who are not in charge of it. And then I have to kill them.
Alright. More of this killing business. So are we sending Mara in to talk to the council, or are we sending me in? Because I'm not going to do a good job.
Why don't we all go in?
Oh boy. I don't think I would say that.
Live or die together.
Alright. Let's go.
First, we could just, run.
I mean, I'm unprepared for this conversation. Okay, out of character, Ingrid, what do you want out of this conversation? Just information?
More than we have.
Okay.
I also want to talk to the council because it feels like Shannon's been trying to get us to.
I thought she was trying to get us not to.
I don't know.
Alright, well, we'll see, I guess. Alright, let's go in and figure this out.
Okay, so you walk up to the council building, and there's a really big buff guard standing in front of the door. This is the center of the town, town square, big building, probably the biggest building in the town. And there's a guard standing there, and you walk up, and he, unless you say anything before he says something.
No, he can say something.
Okay, so he says, how may I help you?
Good question.
We wanted to see the council.
Yeah.
Please?
Do you know what this feels like right now? The freaking Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Ingrid, you tricked us!
Why do you seek audience with the council?
We have a cure for sheep disease.
I'm just not saying anything.
Do you have an appointment?
Yes.
Okay, Ingrid, roll a deception check.
rolled anything this entire time.
For 48 minutes.
I got an 8. My deception modifier is 6 plus 6.
Wow. You're good at
Dora's a good liar.
I'm fucking charismatic. We know this.
So that's 14. He, pulls out a piece of paper and looks at the list. And he's like, what's your name?
What do we do now?
Should be on there under B.
B?
Just look at the B's.
B's.
Ripley's just standing here hiding her face.
Was your appointment for noon?
Yes.
Yeah. I just nod. I'm just going with it because I'm so, if I say a word, I'm gonna be...
Okay, you roll a deception check now.
I'm also very charismatic.
Oh, I believe that you have good deception.
I have +6 deception. It's just rolling good.
You just roll.
I have a 15.
+6?
No, I have a 9 plus 6. It's
Okay.
15.
Alright,
You are deceived.
Come on in.
Come on in! Yes, we're off to see the council.
The wonderful council of Fairgate.
He leads you into...
Alright, but which one of us is which, though? If Dora is the scarecrow because she's stupid. I'm the lion because I'm
Weak.
scared and
that
weak.
makes sense for
And
Mara
you're
to
the
be
Tin
gentle.
Man because you're...
She has PTSD.
So
We don't have a Dorothy, except it's just Ingrid out of character.
No,
Sure.
it's Dorothy is one of your sheeps. It's whatever sheep.
I should have a sheep named Dorothy.
He leads you into the building. Down a long hallway. It's not really a fancy building, even though it's very big and it's the council building. But he leads you in, he leads you down a long hallway.
This town is so confusing.
And
They've got farms on the outskirts with dogs. They've got this sketchy tavern, the family-friendly tavern. They've got a sheriff who doesn't know what she's doing.
You come to a big door, and he knocks on the door, and then opens it and says, "You can go right in."
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You guys go in, I assume.
I have to tell everyone.
He does not respond to you. He closes the door behind you.
Okay.
So you are in the council chamber.
Here we are.
There is a
Shannon, just for the record, for the people listening, Shannon looks real excited right now.
Oh no!
There is a long table in front of you, and sitting at this table are 9 people.
Okay.
They are all dressed exactly the same in white and blue robes.
Okay.
When they speak, they finish each other's sentences and kind of just speak as though they are one.
Oh my god.
Sometimes they talk at the same time, and it's very creepy.
Mara,
That sounds creepy.
as soon as Mara hears them start speaking like this, she looks super freaked out.
Hello, how may we help you?
I think Ripley's freaked out too. Dora, it's on you.
Hi!
God, you were the one that wanted to come in here. I told you I was going to be a mess. This is out of character.
Hey guys!
Do
So,
you have an
right.
appointment?
Huh? Yeah, we had an appointment, but we were going to tell you about a cure for a sheep disease, but we realised that a lot of your sheep don't actually have this disease. So what we wanted to ask about is what things do you have in your town?
What
I'm
things
very
we have
charismatic.
in our town.
Yeah.
What does that
Roll a charisma.
What does that mean?
Just roll a flat charisma check.
What does that mean? What things do you have in your town?
Oh my god. I got a 16. Am I doing a D20?
This
Yeah,
giant orc woman comes in and just says, I had an appointment
16 plus what?
Plus 6 is 22.
Okay, well.
You're
She
really
comes
charismatic.
in and says, we had an appointment to talk to you about sheep disease.
Well,
Never mind about that. What do you have in your town?
well, in our town we have, let's see, well, we have the sheep. Every town has sheep.
Of course.
We have some taverns. We have some shops. We have lots of nice shops. We have lots of nice people who live here. It's a very nice town. How long have you all been in our town?
Mara looks real dead inside. Mara is currently being triggered.
None of you all look very unfamiliar. How long have you been in our town?
I just arrived recently.
Oh, that's so... How do you like it so far? That's
I love
so
it.
nice.
It's so nice. We went to the Windy Willows Tavern. It was beautiful.
That's so good to hear.
Yes.
That you like it here in our town.
Yes. Also, we met some nice folk of the town.
Everybody in this town is so nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dora? Don't you
Yeah.
think that the people here are nice?
The people here are really nice, yeah.
Do you guys need anything? Do you need somewhere to stay? Do you need food, shelter? What do you need?
I think we're all right.
Okay. Is that all?
Yes, we just wanted to check on your sheep. They seem to be doing fine. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for checking on our sheep. That means a lot.
Yeah. Have a very nice day.
I will say there's one council member at the end of the table who is writing rapidly this whole conversation.
That's terrifying.
Just writing down everything that is said.
Okay. I'm ready to get out of this place. It's creeping me out.
Alright, so we'll see you later, probably. Probably not, because you don't have sheep disease, so we don't need to deal with that. So, alright,
We hope
bye.
you stay in the town, in Fairgate.
Yeah, well, we might do that.
Okay.
Oh.
It was nice to speak to you.
Mm-hmm. And we run out the door.
Yeah.
Mara,
That
as soon as
was-
they get out of the door, Mara goes around the corner of the building and dry heaves.
Mara, are you alright? Do you need some water?
Mara doesn't say anything. She's dry heaving.
Okay. Well, here's some water.
Mara takes the water and drinks it.
Okay. That was creepy as shit.
That was terrifying. That was not good, guys. I'm very concerned about this town now.
Yeah, I know. Maybe everyone we've met is just actually one of them. How do we know? Well, probably not Catherine, since she's questioning it and they didn't seem to be into that.
I don't think Miss Lestrade was so nice. Genuine nice, not creepy nice. I don't want to believe that she's part of some creepy hive mind of I don't know. This I'm not sure, but I still don't want them to get attacked, so
I don't want the people to get attacked, but maybe that's what he's trying to destroy.
No, because
he
he wants Mara.
but he wants to kill Mara, so we know he's not a good person.
Yeah. But maybe there are bigger people doing dealings.
Maybe.
How Catherine was saying about there's someone else behind them.
Mara stops dry heaving enough and has drunk some water and goes, like the aliens, but kind of sarcastically. But, that if you know her well, you'd be like,
we
she's
don't
making a
know
joke.
her well.
So you think she's kind of being serious?
I mean,
Yeah.
yes, maybe like the aliens. That's true, Mara. I'm gonna be really honest with y'all. I'm not very good at very many things. I'm good at tending sheep. I'm good at a few little spells that we used on the farm. I want to help these people out. I don't know how much assistance I'm gonna be on this quest.
I think you're great.
Thank you,
You're the
Dora.
only one who can sort of, like, have a brain.
Aw, that's very nice of you.
She wants to kill everyone.
Not everyone.
Well, you want to kill a lot of people for a lot of random, like...
Family emergencies.
Yeah, like, it is one of your, like, go-to reactions to a situation. Let's be real.
I mean, to be fair, the first time we met, Mara, you did pull a knife on me. Do you remember that?
Yes.
It was last night.
It was last night.
Yeah.
We really don't know each other well, guys. We're already talking like we've known each other for years. First of all, just like as a side comment, I love the fact that Mara is probably thinking, these two losers, the only thing I need is their freaking wagon. Why am I stuck with these two losers?
I think she would be better with them if they weren't so weird about her killing people.
Well,
if they weren't so not understanding of her vengeance quest.
Here's the other thing, is I don't know why we, Ripley and Dora, are just trusting Mara, because I guess I'm just a trusting person.
Anyway, so Mara was triggered in the room because they used to, like, have all the little girls, not just little girls, but, like, little boys, too, who were, like, being trained to be assassins and would have them, like, repeat the ideology ad nauseum.
That's creepy.
What's that mean?
Until you're nauseous.
Okay.
I don't think that's how add-on.
No, it just means, like, continuously.
Yeah. Nauseum meaning.
Wow, usually Shannon's the one saying
referring to something that has been done or repeated so often that it has become annoying or tiresome.
Okay.
So she gets in a room with a bunch of people who are saying things at the exact same way at the exact same time, and she's just like,
ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
So, what are you guys doing?
What are we doing, guys? We're gonna have to go find the guy, I guess.
all right, let's go back to Catherine.
Oh, no, we're not going. We said bye to Catherine already.
Oh, we did.
This
That's
was
right.
on our
We
way
did.
out.
Yeah, it's like
right.
noon.
Okay. Well, let's
All right.
get in your wagon and hit the road.
All right. Finally. Shannon's like, I'm so ready for you guys to get out of this fucking town. Are we gonna, like, face resistance getting out because they're like, you're here forever. Don't leave. Please don't leave.
But you guys are all leaving now, right?
Yeah.
No more stops. So you head towards the, like, northwest, and you just leave the town. No problem.
Oh.
There's no gates or anything. That's a
Yeah, I know, but I was ready for some people to show up and be like, hello, please don't leave our town.
No.
Really, I didn't get that vibe. That's me.
I mean, you're here forever. So yeah, you hit the road. It's like the road is like right as it goes out of town. It's like right on the edge of the woods. So you're immediately in the woods, and it's about a day's journey. So you're probably gonna get there at like midnight.
Okay.
At this rate.
Okay.
So you're in the wagon.
We're in the wagon.
I'm gonna be honest, like, nobody's gonna, like, attack you guys while you're in the wagon.
So we
for
can
most
just
of this
get there.
day. So unless there's, like, something that you want to talk about in the wagon, you do have several hours together.
Oh, we've done a lot of
to get to know each other more if you want.
Well, I was going to ask if Mara is alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm fine. Stares into the distance like she's dead inside.
Do you want to talk about that? Because you look like you saw a snake out on the farm or something.
Nope. Continues staring off into the distance like she's dead inside.
This is your wagon is like a covered wagon, right?
Yeah, like Oregon Trail.
Yeah. So I figured the three of you guys are like sitting on the bench in front, so you don't talk to each other. Unless
Dora is taking up most of the bench,
that.
and we're just like on the sides.
Yeah. No, I'm in the back of the wagon.
Oh, you're inside, just like shouting to the front, and I'm sitting up there steering my sheep, and Mara is just right next to me.
Yeah.
So
what about this shark then?
The shark. Dora is so fixated on the shark.
Have Dora.
I've never seen a shark. Not in real life.
Only in tapestries.
Only in tapestries. well, not tapestries, sort of scrolls.
Snapchats.
What do sharks look like?
They're like big gray fish.
What do fish look like?
They're
You never ate fish?
Have you never had a fish? They're kind of like small, and they have tails, and they look like mermaids, but instead of the person on top, there's just a eyeball and a mouth.
This has a really bad description of sharks, but I don't know how to describe it better.
Eyeball and a mouth.
Well,
That's
so
we're
not
doing
really,
Dora
but
that.
have you seen a mermaid before? Dora, do you know what mermaids look like?
I think so, maybe.
Alright, picture that tail, but it's attached to an animal with a face, but it doesn't have arms, and it doesn't have hair.
Like a dog with no arms and no hair.
No, not like that. It's a little bit difficult to describe.
Like a sheep. But
She, like, takes out a little scrap of scroll from her thing and just, like, friggin' draws the kind of fish where you just draw, like, 2 number 2s back to back in the eyeball, and she's like, it looks like that.
Dora's already drawn what she thinks a fish looks like.
Why are we using our time to discuss what fish look like?
Because
so,
I was
Shannon's like, you guys are exhausting.
so you guys are on the road. It's a pretty. It's an open, wide road. Like
open road.
there are trees on either side, but like the light comes in. It's not spooky. It's a nice road. You probably pass
I'm digging it. Road trip.
Pass a few people who are coming from Black Dragon Village.
Hello,
to
have a nice
Fairgate.
day.
Yep, they're very nice. Don't stop to talk really, but they wave back at you. So
I mean, I imagine we're moving pretty slowly in my sheep-pulled wagon.
yeah, but everyone's in a sheep-pulled wagon as established. So you get night falls, like partway through the trip.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to, I'm just skipping all the way ahead, if that's fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you get to near the edge of the woods. And I don't think any of you guys have, well, maybe Mara has been to Black Dragon Village before.
BDB.
But I don't know. What do you think,
definitely
Sarah?
haven't.
I think it's possible, but not for very long.
Yeah. So it's like right on the edge of the woods, kind of like Fairgate is, but it's not surrounded by the woods quite as much. But, so just like you guys probably know from like maps, and Mara probably knows that you're getting close. But as you approach
Oh boy.
the edge of the woods, you see ahead of you a cart, like a wagon, but it's not a covered wagon. But it's it's big enough that like people would have ridden in it. You do not see animals that would have pulled this
There's
cart.
no sheep.
No, there's no sheep. There are, however, 2 people who are in some sort of like guard uniform. They are lifting some very large, 2 very large sacks into this cart.
That's not good.
So you see this from a distance. I don't know if you guys want to do anything before you are near them.
We've talked to the wizard, and now we've arrived at the Wicked Witch's castle.
Mm-hmm.
How big are these sacks? Are they like
elf and goblin sized?
Roll a perception check. I guess
Everybody?
I guess so. Unless Dora, you're
What
like
is
in
that,
the wagon,
D20?
you can't see. Yeah, D20 plus perception.
I got
10.
a 9 plus, where's my thing?
I have 10 total.
Where's perception? Oh, there it is.
I'm
9
sure.
plus 3, so 12.
Okay, so you guys are at the front of the wagon. So
I got 13.
You got 13? Okay. So you guys all can tell that they're about people-sized.
People-sized or elf and goblin-sized?
One is quite long, and the other one is very, very small.
Oh,
Like,
no.
smaller than a goblin.
Oh no.
Okay, let's stop the wagon.
Do you stop? Where do you stop? Like
Pull up next to them.
Okay, you pull up next to them.
And let's pretend to ask for directions.
Oh, but
wants
we shouldn't walk up to somebody that's clearly loading bodies onto a cart and ask for directions.
I have made some of my best friends that way.
Mara, can you roll, I guess, a history check? Since you've probably been here before.
I got a 5.
Okay, never mind.
Oh boy.
Hi.
Hello, travelers.
Hey, we're a little lost. We're trying to get to
There's only one road. But...
Well, we're a little confused about where we're headed after the town. So once you get through the town and you get outside
Black
of it,
Dragon Village.
outside of Black Dragon Village.
Yeah.
Like, what are the different roads? What are the kind of different options?
Okay, so if you keep going straight, you end up in Black Dragon Village.
Yeah.
From there, like on the other side of town, there's pretty much just one other road, and that goes north towards that like Druid settlement.
Oh, okay. So there's no road heading west. We thought there was a road heading west.
No.
Okay.
The mines are pretty much on the west. So.
Okay.
Nothing beyond that.
And then just so I can get my bearings a little bit better, what's to the east?
To the east? Oh, okay. Well, there is another road that goes to Crossroads City.
Gotcha. Okay, so that goes to Okay, I got it. Okay, I know. Like, I knew where we were, but I was a little confused what directions I wanted to go.
What's
Do you
Amy
need...
saying?
Yeah, what are you saying, Dora?
I'm saying, while she's been saying this, can I have, like... Can they see me?
Well, you were in the wagon.
Yeah.
Did we approach in the wagon, or did Mara walk up to them?
Yeah, I guess that's up to you. What did you do?
I saw it as, like, pulling up alongside the wagon,
them, so she's
and then
inside
I'm just
the
kind
wagon.
of leaning
Dora,
over.
you could potentially pop out the back of the wagon. And
Yeah,
That's what I'm
They don't
saying.
see you. Yeah. They
Get
don't
out,
see you
get
yet.
out the
All right,
back
pop
and
out the back.
say-
I'm
and
just
try-
sitting there terrified because what I've figured out in this session is that Ripley is scared of everything.
Okay, so Dora, you get out.
Well, what I'm gonna try and do is, like, get out from the back, and while they're talking to Mara, just try and sort of...
Figure out who's in the
out.
bags.
No, just knock them out, and then we can interrogate them.
Okay, so you're trying to not be seen when you get out of the wagon.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll a stealth check.
She's so big.
Okay, that's a 14. Plus, what is my stealth? Plus 2, so it's 16.
Okay, so you get out of the wagon, and I mean, it's dark, so you're moving pretty stealthily, and they don't notice you because they're pretty focused on Mara at the front of the wagon. One of them is just talking to her, and then the other one is kind of finishing loading these sacks in to the cart.
Okay.
So, are you, like, you're sneaking around back them?
Yeah.
So you're gonna try to knock one out. Which one are you gonna try to knock out?
I'm thinking about it, whether or not I should do that, or whether I should, for the first time, use my bagpipes to my advantage.
Okay.
Woohoo! I'm so ready for this.
And deafen them.
Sure.
Would that knock them out?
Well, no, but it would distract them while I could knock them out.
But they're already distracted by Mara.
I'm already distracted. Okay, fine. I'll just knock one out then.
Save your bagpipes for a better use.
Okay,
Okay.
so...
The one who's not talking, I think. And then, like, I kind of signal to Mara while I'm trying to do this, so then she could, like, you know, pull a knife or whatever she wants to do.
She's gonna murder people.
Hold on.
I'm just sitting there.
Okay, so what should I roll to try and do this?
You're going to roll an attack. we're basically entering combat, but you have a surprise round. But give me 1 second because I didn't prepare myself with stats for them.
Oh, sorry.
No, not that I thought like, oh, there's no way you guys are gonna fight them. I just forgot to do that.
Okay, I was like, Shannon.
Okay, so you're gonna roll. You're gonna make an attack roll with your. You have a club, right?
Okay. 13 plus 7.
Okay. Yeah, you hit. So, you hit him in the back of the head, and roll for damage.
Okay. So D4.
And you do need to get them to 0 damage to knock them out, if that is your goal.
Okay. So that's 9 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, so he goes down. He's not unconscious, but not in great shape. Little bit woozy. And then, of course, the other guard notices
that you did that.
Yes.
So do we have to roll initiative?
Yeah, but maybe we'll just end there.
And do it next time?
Yeah. The other guard spins around, pulls out his sword, probably he has, and then...
When Shannon has properly made up these guys' stats, then we will continue.
Yeah.
Yes. So what will happen next?
Wow.
That's it for this episode of Daring Fables. I don't know when the next one will be, but
hopefully sooner than the
subscribe
last
to
one.
ParaFable. Yippee! Donate to the Uncanny Upstairs Indiegogo.
Yeah.
What did you say, Ingrid?
That's what I said.
Okay.
Same thing.
We're on the same page. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.